This is really wonderful. Can you see this? This is my cap. Can you see? What does it say? Check it. It says Beat Club Network. Can you see it? Okay. I want to talk to you about Beat Club Network and how amazing it is. You can see I'm quite relaxed because I'm enjoying this. I'm really enjoying it. You know, Beat Club Network is one of the 18 companies on the blockchain that mine Bitcoins. And there are 18 companies there which are authorized to mine Bitcoins. So Beat Club Network last year in 2015 was the top 13 company, and this year we are the top 6 company, which means we're doing the right things. Now, what I want to talk to you about is the 2 streams of income that Beat Club Network offers you. Because out of those 18 companies that mine Bitcoins on the blockchain, it's only Beat Club Network that mines for an ordinary person like you and me. Isn't that amazing? That Beat Club Network mines just for an ordinary person, whereas everybody else mines for themselves. Beat Club Network mines for you and me. So the mining stream, how does it work? It works like this. Firstly, before I take you through the mining stream, I just want to tell you a difference between the Bitcoin and what we call a fiat currency, the paper money. You know, the paper money or the fiat currency is printed and it's also digital, whereas the Bitcoin is digital only. And the paper money comes in many forms. It can be a ZAR, it can be a US dollar, a euro, but the Bitcoin is coming as a Bitcoin, as a BTC. That's the abbreviation for Bitcoin. And when you open an account at the bank for the paper money now, for the fiat currency, you need some form of identification. And without identification, they won't open an account for you. Whereas with a Bitcoin, it's anonymous. Isn't that wonderful? Because all you need is just the address which you're going to send the money to. And I give you my Bitcoin address, and then you send the money to me. Or I get your address and I send the money to you. And then that is all that is needed. So there are no complications about the queues at the bank. There are no complications about asking lots of questions. Who are you sending this money to, and for what purpose? And by the time the money comes to me or to you, if I'm sending it to you, lots of time is wasted. So there is no form of identification with a Bitcoin. It's anonymous. And the verification process for the Bitcoin, it goes through the blockchain. So that is where the verification takes place. There's lots of computers that are plugged onto this blockchain, and the process is so fast, so that if I send the Bitcoins to you, for example, then you can get it immediately because the process is so fast. But the verification is done on the blockchain. And that is what mining is. When we verify these transactions that go through the blockchain, that is what mining is. And you can go to blockchain.info and you can see live transactions taking place there. And you can see that Beat Club Network is one of the companies on the blockchain that is authorized to mine Bitcoins. Now, the other difference between fiat currency or paper money and a Bitcoin is that with the paper money, they can print any quantity of paper money or fiat currency, whereas with a Bitcoin, there is a limit. So, is that a good thing? Yes, it's a good thing, because if there is a limit, it means the value is always going to go up because there is scarcity. In other words, there is a limit of 21 million Bitcoins that will ever be produced. And the production of the Bitcoin, it started in year 2009. But I'm going to tell you more about that just now. So the limit on the Bitcoin makes it to have less supply. And on the other hand, with paper money, they can print any quantity of paper money, and that causes inflation. Whereas with a Bitcoin, the value always goes up, and that causes deflation. So it's a good investment. Just to give you an idea, if you look at 2015 October, the value for the Bitcoin was $240 US. And in October 2016, the value had more than tripled at $720 US. So you can see that the value of the Bitcoin is always going up. And it is predicted that in 3 to 5 years time from the time I'm talking now, the Bitcoin value will have gone more than 10 times. It's going to be about 10,000 US dollars for one Bitcoin. So last year in 2015, it was valued at 240 US dollars for one Bitcoin. And now it's valued at 720 US dollars for one Bitcoin. And in 3 to 5 years time, it's going to increase even more because of that scarcity. Now, when you talk about scarcity, you are talking about the protocol that governs the production of a Bitcoin. The production of a Bitcoin was started in year 2009 by the guy by the name of Satoshi Nakamoto. And when he started the production of the Bitcoin, the protocol of the Bitcoin that governs it, he said every 4 years there's going to be halving. So 2009, 10, 11, and 12, 50 Bitcoins were being produced every 10 minutes. And then there was halving. And then from year, I said 9, 10, 11, 12, right? And then 13, 14, 15, 16 July, right? For the next 4 years, there were 25 Bitcoins that were produced every 10 minutes. And from July 2016 and up to the next 4 years, it's going to be 12.5 Bitcoins every 10 minutes. This process is going to keep going on. Every 4 years, there's going to be less supply. Every 4 years, less supply. But remember, the demand of a Bitcoin is always high. So if there's less supply and there's high demand, what does that do to the price? The price keeps shooting up. This is why it's a good investment. This is why it's important that you invest in a Bitcoin. Let me tell you a story about how the Bitcoin value was established. In 2010, on the 22nd of May, there's a guy who wanted pizza and he didn't have $25, but he had 10,000 Bitcoins. So he said, anyone who can offer me $25, they can buy for me the 2 boxes of pizza for $25, and I'll give him my 10,000 Bitcoins. And someone else offered to help this hungry chap, and then they exchanged. And that is how the value was established on the 22nd of May 2010, to say $25 is equal to 10,000 Bitcoins. So you can see, and that was about 6 years ago, you can see that the value since then has gone to so high. I mean, it was less than 10 cents at the time, if you look at that value. And in 6 years' time, it went to 4 million US dollars. And now it has gone up to 7 million US dollars. So this halving of the Bitcoin every 4 years, of the production every 4 years, is going to happen until year 2140, when all the 25 million Bitcoins will have been mined. So wouldn't you like to be part of such an awesome, powerful and good opportunity? Of course, everyone would like to be part of that. So let me tell you about which companies use Bitcoins. If you look at the world, the whole world, worldwide, there's an estimated number of 750,000 businesses that accept Bitcoins as a form of payment. And in the USA alone, 250,000 businesses that accept Bitcoins as a payment. But of course, when you mine Bitcoins through BitClub network, you can also transfer your Bitcoins, because they are paid daily, into your e-wallet. You can transfer them into a Bitcoins MasterCard. And from that MasterCard, you can then go to any ATM anywhere in the world, and you can withdraw as paper money, and you can use that paper money, and we help you in that process of applying for that MasterCard, and they deliver it to your doorstep. And you can also swipe this card, and you can do purchases at any shop, just like you do with any MasterCard. So a Bitcoin is very useful. And if you look at the companies that are using it, I mean, you're talking about Dell, Shopify, Microsoft, big companies, even the individuals like Bill Gates, like Richard Branson, and many others. They invest in Bitcoins. And you can actually also nowadays buy even airtime using your Bitcoins. So it is a very good and useful currency to invest in, because it's going up and it can also be used anyway. Let us talk about BitClub network. So what is BitClub network? BitClub Network is a global wealth building company for the digital currency market, and we offer you 2 streams of income. You can earn daily profits from our shared mining pool, and we also have a referral program, so you can get paid for anyone you share the BitClub opportunity with. Isn't that an awesome thing? And it's the only company in the blockchain that combines the power of mining the Bitcoin with the power of the referral. And there's lots of opportunities that BitClub Network offers you. Now, you can see here, this is our global mining pool. It is situated in Iceland, because in Iceland, it's a very cold environment, and these machines, as they are plugged, these computers are plugged on the blockchain, and they are running 24/7, and they get very hot. So you need an environment which is cold, so that you do not have to use lots of fans to cool these computers. So BitClub Network is very strategic, and these computers are then sent or shipped to Iceland, and that is where the mining of the Bitcoin takes place. So when you are investing in BitClub Network, you are buying a share in the company, and we've got physical equipment. So this is not a Ponzi scheme, because a Ponzi scheme has got no products. We have got equipment that we are using, and we get paid daily from this equipment. Now let me tell you a bit about the blockchain. I've already told you that when you want to verify any company, if it is legit, you go to blockchain.info, and you can go to charts option. As you can see here, there's charts. Then under the charts, you go to hash rate distribution, and then you will see a pie chart. And you can see here that BitClub Network is top number 6 company on the blockchain. So we're a legitimate company. And companies that are not on the blockchain, those companies are not legitimate. So you can be assured that you are safe with BitClub Network, because we are on the blockchain, which is an authentic site where all the transactions in the whole world take place. The transactions for Microsoft, for Dell, for all these big companies that accept Bitcoin, they go through the blockchain, and they are verified on the blockchain. So why would such big companies like that allow themselves to invest, or allow anyone of their employees to do anything without first doing a due diligence? Of course, they do a due diligence. They make sure that everything is above board. So you can see that BitClub Network is on the blockchain, and the blockchain, if you look at the market capitalization of the bitcoins that go through the blockchain, is, as I'm talking now, it's more than 11 billion US dollars of worth of bitcoins transactions that are going through the blockchain. So it's a huge market, and I've told you already that we're number 6 out of the 18 companies that mine bitcoins. So we offer you a Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a Club coin. The focus is mainly on the Bitcoin, but we also mine the Ethereum and other coins. And the Club coin is an in-house coin, an in-house developed coin that you get for free to say thank you. It's a welcome gesture to say thank you for being a part of BitClub Network. And then we also have got an ATM where you can cash in and cash out. And these are the mining pools that you can buy. You can buy pool 1 for $500, or pool 2 for $1,000, or you can buy pool 3 for $3,000, or you can buy all of them, and that's a founder pool. And that is now, it means you are a founder in the organization. And then out of all of them, you also get a daily profit share. You can see that you get a daily profit share. In other words, you are being paid daily. There's also a reinvestment, which means the company reinvests some of your earnings so that you mine for life. You mine until year 2140. So, and also there are many referral bonuses. If you don't want to just mine and only mine, you also want to refer people to the opportunity, there are many other referral bonuses that you get out of this opportunity. I'm not going to take much time to talk about the referral program, but it's lots. You can see it's 5 bonuses that you get paid, and the company is saying thank you by paying you these bonuses. Thank you very much.